And now we're going to get the final grub. Juicy grub. Let's teleport down and get the juicy grub.
No free slots in ship inventory.
So I've jumped ahead and now I've come to the next rendezvous point, and here we are looking at a black hole. So the one thing we're going to do is we're going to go and land at the space station. We also have a gas giant here, so we can do the, I think it's the gas giant. So we're also going to pull off the visiting every moon, which is another one of the things that we have to do. So we're going to be topping up a lot of stuff right here, and we're going to end up at the space station first. So I will catch up with everybody in a moment. So here we are at the next section, and let's have a look at what we're going to be doing, because this has obviously got quite a bit of stuff on it. We are on a gas giant thing, so this is rendezvous because we've done all of those. So we can do the rendezvous 4, we can do the next Arcadia ship. We're likely to pick up a storm crystal quite easily because this is a gas giant place. Visit all the moons of a gas giant, we're at that, so that's not a problem. Radiant shards, I'm not sure if this is a dissonant or not. And as we found out when we turned up in the system, there's a black hole. So we're going to do all of this, and we'll see if we can pull off the remaining item that we have, which is that friend in odds places one, which is a bit annoying. Obviously, everything for phase 5 is still there, but the one from phase 3 sends us off into a different direction, because you have to be in a purple system for that. So let us get on with the moons. And we'll check them off as we go. That's weird. Planet 1. Like that. Let's see if we can just do a quick bob to every planet. This is the second one. Ugh. And I'll just get attacked by a plant. And this one is the third one. And then we've still got one of those weird whiplash plants.
Product received.
So that's the wiring looms. So we're back on board the ship. Now we can sort out our drill. So we'll be making a pit stop back to that other moon in a bit, which is the Pazuki Kavi. Oh, let's just call it E39. We'll go back to E39. We need 2 more of the moons first. And here we are at moon number 4. Those are interesting plants. I'll grab that just as for the extra thing. There is a moon in the sky there. I'm hoping that's the one we need. Very toxic. Cool looking. Radioactive as hell, but we'll get back on board. And here we are at moon number 5. There we go, popped. Whoa. Grab a tree whilst we're here. Right, so that's all of the moons of this one that we've done. We will have to go back to the third one so we can grab our radiant shards. And here we are back at the moon that we need to be at. We just need to find the shards. So we'll stop and park. Whoop, and we're right next to a mirror. We don't want the mirror. That other location was brilliant, but this one is ever so slightly devoid of what we need. There's another mirror there. Jeez. Ah.
Technology recharge.
First of all, get our lunar cluster. Pre-packaged rocket boots. I may have to sort out my inventory actually. What do we get? Yes, I can't actually do anything, so I've got to clear space before I can get them. So let's clear a bit of space and I'll be back in a sec. And then we've got the radiant shards we've just done. Pulse engine upgrade, which will be nice. And some more starship fuel, because I did make some of them, but we're okay. So we will fit these. We'll get that on first. You also need to work out how to do a wiggle jiggle on my... I'm going to have to put the Atlanta drive there and put that there. There we go. Because I'm bound to get something for that at some point. Right, so we've got that. Let's check to see what is next on the list. We've got to get to the rendezvous point, which is in the area. We've got to get the storm crystals. The black hole's the last thing we're going to do, because obviously it's going to throw us into a completely different location. So, storm crystals. I think that means we're going to the gas giant. And as all gas giants are, it looks like hell. But what we will do is pull up and have a look around. So we found some storm crystals just off to the side. Technically speaking, they should always be active. Should technically be active because of what it is. However, I have a feeling that's not going to be the case. What's that? High pressure gravitating based on salt. Okay. Well, that rock just went through the thing. Okay, so I marked a storm crystal. That's 300 and something away. Ah, it's down this hole. Here we go.
Thermal protection falling. Thermal protection falling.
Here we are arriving at the predominant rendezvous 4 point. So once we get here and we get all the way down, it's a long way down. And I'll have to probably do the usual scans. So we'll nip outside. Right. It says we're 368. I don't know why I did that. 368 in that direction. And here we are at another ground station, so we just need to walk in here and it trips. There you go. Reached the 4th, which is nice and straightforward. And if we have a look at, we've got 2 left to do, so do this one first. Defense system upgrade, I'll install that one because I'm going to need the space in the inventory. And then this one, which gives us some ship space. Which is much needed. So, time to pop another one of these and we'll go and visit the Arcadia.
Extreme temp.
Right, let's go and get the extra bits from this one. Oh, bits of debris are floating through the ship. That's fun. Oh, I've just thought, am I going to run out of room? Right, I've got space now. Space! I'm in space! Ooh, come on, Arcadia. You're not going to give me the... We have to be very precise on that. Do a scan and see if we can find out where the... It says it's in that direction. Below us? Yes, it's below us. There we go. So we've got that. So we've got a little bit more of a message. we can now pop this one. And that gives us heat protection, which I'm going to stick here. So we are going somewhere hot. That means a phosphorus would be very useful around now. I also believe it's batteries. Yeah, iron batteries. So we'll be sorting stuff out there. So I think it's time to jump the black hole. Let's go via the space station, and then I can drop off the extra pieces that I've picked up. Although I've got a few parts for the Corvette that I've collected. I haven't actually used them yet. I'm still with the original Rockhopper design. But I am going to stick one piece on. A little bit of efficiency thrust. Right, now if I'm not mistaken, I've got an extra set of, there we go. That there, and it gives maneuverability, efficiency, and boost. And I can't remember the colour I went with. Let's go for that one. There we go. We need to be on the other side of the space station. Now, I don't know if people have noticed, they have actually upgraded the actual black holes a little bit. I think they've made them slightly smaller. But they've added the event horizon, which is fully animated. And if you look, it does say spacewalk into the black hole. Which really does seem like it's fucking crazy. Here we go. This would kill you, in case you're wondering.